Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dragoonster. So, you'll notice this is a slightly different angle of the table. I've neatened up the table and basically kind of split it into two little sections. One for assembling, kind of modelling. I've not really done much of that this week. And then the painting side. So, the models over here, that were over here, I've moved them over here when I put on a little bit of paint. And I mainly wanted to work on these guys because I was talking with my friend who I'm socially bubbling with his family. I think I've mentioned this, and he's got a load of Empire, so pike and shot. And I'd mentioned my winged hussars, and he said that if I could get these done, we might do a Poland versus potentially HRE. That's basically what the Empire is in Warhammer Fantasy. It's basically the Holy Roman Empire. So we might do like a game with those guys. So the winged hussars are pretty much actually done. All I need to do is glue them to the horses. And I've got some Cossacks. They were Warlord Croats, but I'm going to use them as Cossacks. And they need to get glued onto their horses. I think they're pretty much done. I did like a couple of, I guess like a second coat of red on the Hanoverians. And 3 of them have got grey trousers. But I've not really been focusing on them because I'm not doing much black powder at the moment. Most of my friends who've got black powder, I can't interact with, can't play with. Although my friend does have, I think he's got some Austrians he's painted up, but they didn't really fight the British, is the issue. So I do have a box of Russians, so I might start doing some Russians, and I have got green paint back there. The other benefit of splitting it like this with assembly and painting is I can have all my paints lined up. So yeah, so there's green there that I can use for the Russians. That'll be good. Yes, and one of my other friends, who again can't really interact with at the moment, he really likes World War II. So I mentioned Bolt Action, which is Warlord's World War II game. And I was about to look at buying the rules, and suddenly the exclusive minis they have disappeared. So I sent a message and like, oh yeah, we've just got rid of them. And I'm like, okay, why didn't you tell people? I've not had a reply to that one. Or like, did you tell people? Was there an announcement? And they've not said anything. But what they have done is they have increased the cost in the loyalty points for one of the models that was an exclusive mini. So that doesn't seem shady at all. Which is a bit frustrating because I was actually eyeing up the Finnish guy, who's the one who you can get for £37.50 worth of points, as in you could exchange them instead for £37.50 worth of vouchers on their website. They've changed that from £37.50 to £50, which is a bit excessive in my view. And it's frustrating because it seems odd not to announce that for people who are kind of on the fence about some of your... just thinking the business sense of like fear of missing out is if you've got people who are umming and ahhing about the getting the rule book, saying, oh, if you don't buy the rule books now, you won't get the minis. That's kind of one of those things. I'm doing multiple things at once. I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, so because I probably would have jumped in and bought a load of rules to get the miniatures. But alas, I do not have that option. Yeah, so that's a bit frustrating. But it just means I'm going to focus on kind of earlier period. The earlier periods. So basically all of time up to the end of the 19th century. So that's the plan. These guys are just going to get glued up, and they might have a battle tomorrow, which will be fun. I'll see how it goes and report back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.